It seems like every few weeks we talk about how fast Bowling Green is growing.
And that growing number of people and businesses also mean there are more cars in town. Our Jake Boswell joins us with a special report on just how bad things are getting.
Well, Gene and Andrea, it's something you've dealt with. It's something I've dealt with. It's something we've all dealt with, hitting traffic and wishing we'd gone another way. Now, the issue isn't whether Bowling Green has a traffic problem or not. The biggest complication is what can be done about it. Bowling Green traffic is
too congested for its size.
Getting worse.
Absolutely miserable.
One of the most valuable resources any person has during a work week is time. Time spent with your kids, your friends, anything that's not work. But it's the trips of our daily routines that may be eating more time than we realize. No one likes to wait, but in a county of a little more than 100,000 people, drivers have gotten all too used to it. One place almost anyone will tell you to avoid in town is Scottsville Road.
I have to drive down Scottsville into work downtown and home every day. It's terrible. I've even been rear-ended on this road.
I'm here with my friend Will, and we've decided we're going to conduct an experiment. We're standing on the corner of Scottsville Road and Plano Road at the Crossroads IGA, and we want to go to Cummington Park, but we have two different routes of getting there. I've decided I'm going to take Scottsville Road, the straightest and possibly the most busiest way of getting there. The route we have for Will is a little less ideal. We'll both get in our cars, and we'll see who gets there first. Will, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Almost right away, I hit a red light as Will cruises on the highway. Will's route was designed as a way someone looking to avoid traffic may go. It has more than double the mileage of my route, but I may have the advantage. Today is fall break, and that means traffic is a lot lighter than normal. But once again, just when I think I'm on a roll, it's going to be close. My progress is killed by a red light.
We've had our fair share of stoplights compared to Will, and I think we're going to be meeting there right around the same time.
Still, we make it to the park quicker than I expect. The only problem is Will is waiting on us.
All right, so
what took you so long?
We had a lot of traffic and there were a lot of stoplights. So how long did it take you?
Out on the roads, it's 12 minutes and 43 seconds.
Wow.
Just under 12:43.
12 minutes, 43 seconds. It took us about 15 minutes and 45 seconds. That's about a 3-minute difference. Even on an afternoon when rush hour doesn't quite live up to its name, the alternative route still saves time. We've shown you Scottsville Road, and now we're sitting at what's widely considered the most congested light in all of Bowling Green, Campbell Lane and Nashville Road. And the traffic is about normal here. We've watched a few cycles of cars go through, and the average wait time is over 2.5 minutes to finally see a green light and to be able to move on with your day. Most drivers know these issues already, but do the people in charge of these roads know just how bad it gets?
There's a lot of cars that use that road per day, somewhere around 38 to 40,000 cars per day.
Greg Meredith is the state transportation cabinet's chief highway engineer in Warren County. He says they have plans to do things like widen Scottsville Road, but the swelling county needs work elsewhere too with a fixed amount of cash to do it.
So there's other places that need attention. We have limited funds. We have to kind of pick and choose those improvements.
In fact, money was actually cut last year, not only for state roads like Campbell Lane and Scottsville Road in Warren County, but also throughout the entire Commonwealth.
Our gas tax was just reduced this last year because of the wholesale price of gasoline, which is a great thing for consumers when they're out at the gas pump. But what it does, it reduces how much we have to spend on roadways.
That decision was made by the Kentucky State Legislature.
The gas tax in Kentucky was 31 cents, and during the last session, we lowered that to 26 cents.
The state's general budget is entirely separate from the transportation budget. The gas tax is the biggest way that road fund receives its revenue. So needless to say, it's had a pretty big effect.
The transportation fund is down significantly.
That fund is actually down by $1 billion in the 2015 enacted highways budget compared to the 2014 revised budget. And it's unlikely that number is jumping back up anytime soon.
Likelihood of that's very small. It is a tax, and nobody in the legislature is interested in raising taxes at this time.
So as you become accustomed to doing in Bowling Green, you may just have to wait a little longer. Well, it's not all on the state to fund road improvement. The federal government also does a lot to fund roads here in Kentucky as well. Growth here in Bowling Green is not a bad thing. It's just causing us to be a whole lot more patient.